Welcome to Daily News Podcast, your snapshot of life in Mangalore and beyond. Today, we've got a lineup of news that connects, informs, and inspires. Ready to catch up? Let's begin.
In Puttur, the news of the 6th District Court in Dakshina Kannada rejecting the bail plea of Sri Krishna J has stirred controversy. Rao faces accusations of deceiving a student with false promises of marriage, engaging in a physical relationship, and allegedly impregnating her. The conclusion of the bail hearing on July 19th led to anxious anticipation for the verdict, which was announced on July 25th, the court dismissing Rao's application for bail. This development has placed the spotlight on the case, highlighting the importance of justice and accountability in our society.
In a tragic turn of events, the body of a missing ambulance driver, Honappa, has been found in the Kumaradhara River near Subrahmanya. Honappa, a resident of Belthangady, had been missing since July 22nd. CCTV footage showed him heading towards the river, sparking concerns that he may have jumped in. Extensive search operations involving various teams had been ongoing since then. Finally, on the 4th day of the search, his body was discovered downstream. The Subrahmanya police have registered a case and investigations are ongoing into this unfortunate incident. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the deceased during this difficult time.
In a heartbreaking incident, 4 young lives were lost in a tragic road accident on the Mani&acirc National Highway near Koyanadu in Madikeri Taluk. The victims, identified as Nihad, Rishan, and Rashib from Gonakopal, were returning home from Ulal when their car collided with a lorry. The collision was fatal, resulting in the immediate loss of all occupants. The identity of the 4th victim is yet to be confirmed. The bodies have been moved to Sullia hospital as authorities work on the necessary procedures. Kodagu police are at the scene, investigating the circumstances surrounding the accident as efforts continue to reach out to the grief-stricken families.
Get ready for a cultural dialogue in Mangalore as INTACH Mangalore and Art Kannara Trust bring author and journalist Srikar Raghavan to discuss his latest book, Rama Bhima Soma. This Meet the Author event will delve into Karnataka's cultural and intellectual heritage, focusing on the state's modern Kannada Renaissance. Join the conversation on Saturday, July 26, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. at the Kodial Guthu Center for Art and Culture, Balalbagh, Mangaluru. Explore the rich cultural journey of Karnataka through the eyes of literary icons and social movements. For more information, reach out to Subhash Chandra Basu at 87623-68048 or Dikshith R. Pai at 90376-33977. Don't miss this opportunity to uncover Karnataka's cultural essence and its vision for the future.
In a shocking incident in Ujire, a newlywed man from Bidadi near Bengaluru has been arrested for allegedly assaulting his wife and demanding dowry during their honeymoon stay at a lodge. The accused, identified as Vishwanath, married the woman in May, and the incident came to light when the wife filed a police complaint. Vishwanath, who reportedly consumed alcohol, not only demanded dowry, but also physically attacked and tried to harm his wife. Following the complaint, Belthangady police took action, arresting Vishwanath and presenting him before the court. He has now been remanded to 14 days of judicial custody.
In a significant development, the Special Investigation Team set up to look into the alleged mass killings in Dharmasthala has embarked on its mission. Headed by DGP Pranab Mohanty, the team, led by Dieg MN Anuchith, along with SP Jitendra Kumar Dayama, has departed for the temple town. The SIT members from Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, and Chikmagalur are expected to arrive at the Belthangady office soon. The CID headquarters in Bengaluru held a crucial meeting to outline the investigation's path. Stay tuned as Mangalore Today brings you the latest updates on this developing story.
In a major development, the Lokayukta police in Udupi have successfully nabbed 2 government officials for allegedly demanding a bribe. Renuka, the deputy director of the audit department at the Udupi District Cooperative Society, and 1st Division Assistant Jayaram were caught red-handed while asking for a bribe of 10,000 to facilitate the administrative elections of a Suharda Cooperative Society. Despite the officials demanding 5,000 each, the chief executive officer of Shantiniketan's Suharda Cooperative Society, Narendra, bravely refused to comply and reported the matter to the authorities. Under the able guidance of Mangaluru Lokayukta SP Kumarachandra, the operation conducted by the Lokayukta police led to the arrest of Renuka at her office in Udupi. This successful initiative involved the efforts of various officials, including acting DYSP Manjunath Shankarahali, Inspector Rajendra Nayak MN, and several other Lokayukta personnel from Udupi and Mangaluru.
Vehicular movement has finally eased on the Kollur Bridge along National Highway 66 in Mangaluru after days of heavy traffic congestion caused by ongoing road repair work. The repair work at the joint road near the old Kollur Arch Bridge has been completed with widened stretches and newly laid concrete layers to ensure durability. Although interlocking tiles have been placed on approach roads, potholes still pose a challenge on the bridge deck. Highway authorities assure that resurfacing will be scheduled post-monsoon. Traffic police faced difficulties managing the congestion in the past days as vehicles queued up along the Kottara-Panambur route. With barricades installed, vehicles are advised to move cautiously on the repaired stretch.
In a significant development, Dakshina Kannada MP Captain Brijesh Chauta has pressed for the Surathkal BC Road stretch to be brought under NHI's jurisdiction for better upkeep and smoother traffic movement. During a meeting with Union Minister Nitin Gadkari, MP Chauta highlighted the deteriorating condition of the port connectivity road in Mangaluru. He emphasized the need for a dedicated maintenance agency to address issues that worsen during the monsoon. Additionally, he proposed the construction of an outer ring road to alleviate traffic congestion in Mangaluru and requested a joint survey for infrastructure development in the challenging Shiradi Ghat region. Minister Gadkari responded positively to all these proposals, showing proactive support towards addressing the region's infrastructural needs.
In a daring escape from Kannur Central Prison, notorious convict Govinda Chami, also known as Charles Thomas, managed to flee early morning by cutting through iron bars and scaling a high compound wall with an electric fence. The escape triggered a massive search operation across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka, ending with his discovery in a well in Kannur's Thalapu area. Serious questions have been raised about security lapses at the prison, with reports suggesting possible internal collusion in aiding the escape. A special investigation team has been formed to probe the incident. Govindachami is serving a life sentence for the 2011 rape and murder of a 23-year-old woman on a train from Ernakulam to Shoranur. The victim's mother demands strict action and reinstatement of the death penalty. The case has reopened wounds of the horrific Sumya murder case where Govindachami attacked and raped the victim before fleeing the scene, leading to her tragic demise.
In breaking news from Belthangady, IPS Officer Sumyalatha SK has stepped down from the Special Investigation Team probing alleged mass burials in Dharmasthala, Dakshina Kannada. Citing personal reasons, Sumyalatha requested to be relieved from her SIT duties. The SIT, formed by the Karnataka government in response to a petition from the Karnataka State Commission for Women, aims to investigate unnatural deaths and missing cases in Dharmasthala spanning the last 2 decades. These allegations came to light after a sanitation worker claimed he was forced to bury bodies, some showing signs of sexual assault. The SIT head, Pranab Mohanty, recommended Sumyalatha's removal from the team, which also saw another officer opting out. Home Minister G. Parameshwara mentioned that replacements would be made for the officers who withdrew from the SIT. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing story in and around Mangalore. In a precautionary measure, the administrations of Dakshina Kannada and Udupi districts in Mangaluru have declared a holiday for schools and PU colleges on Friday due to the red alert issued by the India Meteorological Department. The IMD has forecasted extremely heavy rain, accompanied by gusty winds in these districts. Additionally, a red alert has also been issued for Uttara Kannada district until July 26. The IMD has further stated an orange alert for the coastal districts, with expectations of very heavy rainfall from July 27 to the morning of July 30. Stay tuned for further updates regarding the weather conditions in and around Mangaluru.
In a recent address at the AI summit in Washington, U.S. President Donald Trump criticized American tech giants for outsourcing jobs to India and manufacturing to China. Trump emphasized the need for tech companies like Google and Microsoft to prioritize American workforce, urging them to put America first and create more jobs locally. Trump signed 3 executive orders to boost the U.S. artificial intelligence sector, focusing on fast-tracking AI infrastructure development, ensuring ideological neutrality in AI systems, and reducing dependency on foreign technology. He emphasized the importance of American dominance in the AI race and declared that the U.S. would emerge victorious. This development has led to growing uncertainty among Indian professionals in fields like software development and AI, as Trump's policies could impact their job prospects and working conditions in the U.S.
In a shocking incident in Banashbara village, Jagatsinghpur district, 2 brothers named Bhagyadhar Das and Panchanan Das have been arrested for allegedly gang-raping a 15-year-old girl who became pregnant. The accused even tried to bury her alive to hide their crime. Another suspect, Tulu, is still at large. The survivor bravely escaped and informed her father, who then lodged a complaint with the police. This is the second heinous crime in the area this week, with another minor being kidnapped and raped previously. Such incidents highlight the urgent need for stricter laws and better protection of women and children in the community. The arrested brothers have been presented in court, and investigations are ongoing while a manhunt is underway to find the 3rd suspect. We hope justice prevails for the survivors of these brutal assaults. In a tragic loss for the wrestling world, legendary wrestler Hulk Hogan, real name Terry Bollea, breathed his last at the age of 71 after suffering a cardiac arrest at his residence in Clearwater, Florida. Hulk Hogan was a pivotal figure in the wrestling scene, propelling WWE to global stardom during the 80s with the Hulkamania era. Known for iconic matches like facing Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3, he also played a key role in elevating WCW with the NWO. Beyond wrestling, he ventured into Hollywood, reality TV, and even politics, capturing hearts worldwide. Tributes are pouring in for the wrestling icon from fans, peers, and political leaders. He leaves behind his wife, Sky, and 2 children, Brooke and Nick.
In a bizarre incident, 2 24-year-old men from Navi Mumbai, Alfesh Azam Sheikh and Rafiq Solde, have landed in trouble for allowing a woman to perform aura farming on the bonnet of a moving car in Kargar. The reckless stunt was captured in a viral video that circulated on social media. Aura farming, a global craze among youngsters, involves doing stylish and daring acts. The culprits did not even possess a valid driving license. Such dangerous acts not only risk lives, but also create panic among the public. The accused have been charged under various sections of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the Motor Vehicles Act for rash driving and endangering the safety of others. This incident comes after 5 individuals, including 3 women, were booked in Mumbai for performing a similar dangerous stunt. Stay tuned for more updates on Mangalore today.
In a significant development, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla chaired a meeting with senior leaders of political parties to ensure smooth functioning of the House from Monday onwards. He emphasized the need for meaningful discussions and decorum during question hour. The House will focus on discussions related to Operation Sindoor in the upcoming sessions. The opposition has been raising concerns about special revision of electoral rolls in Bihar, U.S. President Donald Trump's statements on India-Pakistan relations, and the recent Pahalgam terror attack. Stay tuned for more updates on parliamentary proceedings. In today's update from Mangalore Today, officials from the Federal Aviation Administration have stated that the recent tragic crash of an Air India Boeing 787 jet is unlikely to have been caused by a mechanical issue or fuel control unit malfunctions. The FAA Administrator Brian Bedford mentioned that after thorough testing and inspections, they are confident there was no mishandling of the fuel control switches on the aircraft. The crash, which resulted in the loss of 241 lives on board and 19 on the ground, is currently under investigation, focusing on the fuel control switches of the jetliner. Boeing and Air India are yet to provide their comments on this matter. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In a recent development, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has ordered internet service providers to block public access to 25 OTT platforms, including popular names like Ulu, ALTT, and Desiflix. The ban comes in light of the dissemination of sexually explicit and unlawful content that violates Indian legal and cultural standards. Some of the banned apps include Big Shots app, BoomX, and Navarasa Lite. The government's directive is aimed at enforcing digital content regulations to ensure compliance with the law. This move follows a petition seeking a ban on explicit content on OTT platforms, with the Supreme Court indicating the need for executive action. It's a step towards safeguarding Indian values and upholding legal standards in the digital sphere.
Mangalore, 25th of July, 2025. In a significant development, India has conducted successful tests of a drone-launched precision-guided missile at a test range in Andhra Pradesh. The Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, carried out the trials of the UAV, Launched Precision-Guided Missile, PGM-V3 in Kurnool. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh praised the DRDO, calling it a major milestone for India's missile capabilities. The ULPGM-V3 system, showcasing advanced features like imaging infrared seekers and dual-thrust propulsion systems, aims at enhancing India's defense strength. The trials were part of DRDO's fund cutting-edge technologies, with the National Open Area Range in Kurnool becoming a hub for validating high-tech weapons. This successful test further reinforces India's growing prowess in defense technology and strategic innovation.
In a developing story, Indian cricketer Yash Dayal from Royal Challengers Bengaluru is under serious scrutiny for allegations of rape. Reports suggest that an FIR has been filed against Dayal at Jaipur's Sanganer police station, alleging that he sexually assaulted a girl over a span of 2 years by emotionally manipulating her with promises of a cricketing career. The girl was just 17 when the incidents began, leading to the case being registered under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offenses (POCO) Act. This incident follows a recent stay on Dayal's arrest by the Allahabad High Court in connection with another FIR accusing him of sexual exploitation. The court has asked for further affidavits from both sides. This is the second such case against the 27-year-old cricketer, who is also accused of exploiting another woman under false promises of marriage. These serious allegations have shaken the cricketing community and raised concerns about the safety and well-being of young individuals.
In a significant milestone, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has set a new record by completing 4,078 consecutive days in office, surpassing the tenure of former Prime Minister, late Indira Gandhi. PM Modi now stands as the second longest consecutively serving Prime Minister in Indian history, following Jawaharlal Nehru. With several historic distinctions, he is the first PM born after independence, the longest-serving non-Congress PM, and the longest-serving PM from a non-Hindi-speaking state. PM Modi's achievements include being the only non-Congress leader to complete 2 full terms, win 3 consecutive elections, and secure a majority on his own in the Lok Sabha. His journey from selling tea at a railway station in Vadnagar, Gujarat, to leading the nation reflects a remarkable rise in Indian politics. PM Modi's strong grassroots connect and global leadership have positioned India as a confident voice on the world stage.
In a recent development, the Gujarat Anti-Terror Squad has arrested 4 al-Qaeda terrorists who were actively in touch with the Pakistan Army and ISI during Operation Sindoor. The accused were radicalizing youngsters against the Indian military operation and promoting violence through social media. The individuals, identified as Mohammed Faiz, Zishan Ali, Saifullah Qureshi, and Mohammed Fardeen Sheikh, were sharing extremist content and receiving orders from Pakistani social media accounts. During a raid at Sheikh's residence, a sword and literature promoting jihad were recovered. The accused have been arrested under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and other relevant sections. Gujarat ATS has successfully thwarted this terror module, aiming to disrupt peace and harmony in the region.
Tragedy struck Piplodi Primary School in Jalawar, Rajasthan, as the roof of the school collapsed, claiming the lives of at least 4 students and leaving several others injured. The incident has sparked a massive rescue operation, with emergency teams working tirelessly to save those trapped under the debris. Jalawar Collector and SP Amit Kumar Budania rushed to the scene upon receiving the distressing news. The heartbreaking scenes of panic and chaos were captured in a video shared by news agencies, showing locals and authorities striving to rescue the victims. Chief Minister Bhajanlal Sharma has emphasized the need for proper treatment for the injured children. Currently, 17 students are receiving medical care at a nearby hospital, with anxious families gathered outside. The authorities are actively engaged in ongoing rescue efforts at the site.
And that's a wrap for today. We're thankful for your viewership and invite you to delve deeper into today's topics at mangaloretoday.com. Keep up with the ever-evolving world by subscribing to our channel. Thank you for being part of our day. Good night and stay informed.